A lot of my cheese peeps are probably problematic right now. I'm sorry, but this monster won't be spending a lot of time wiggling on the ground. We gotta step our games up a bit to cope with this. I'm going to share you sets that I use to clear Alatreon solo. Yes, solo. With no Alatreon equipment. There's two ways I do it. First is the dying is optional approach. For this one, you have to use SOULFIRERASPBLAZE because you would have access to 2 rapid fire element and also dragon. I know the build I posted before, half hot, half cold, has coalescence. Ditch that. Don't unsub. People make mistakes. Put 3 element and also razor sharp in the build instead. You can go full element augment with the gun or with health, and then the leftover is for element. Gun mods will be ×3 recoil and ×1 power barrel. Dying is optional, meaning if you die here, at least you have 45. I recommend this setup in multiplayer too, if you don't have the Alatreon stuff, because you have 2 elemental ammos to play with, so you can last throughout the whole hunt if your team isn't doing that much DPS. Second approach is the dying approach. You need the AQUASHOT and the HELSHOT here. Now the build will be the usual SAFI Elemental Lbg build. For AQUASHOT, prioritize recoil +1 and normal reload, and for HELSHOT, prioritize recoil +2 and power barrel. The only difference is you place fortify in the build. If ever you do lack decos, it's okay to sacrifice resentment. Now to use the second approach, you gotta know what is Alatreon's starting element. If it's fire, start with water. If it's ice, start with fire. Then start shooting till you run out of ammo and then die. Probably the moment you die, the next element is coming up, so then you switch. When it's dragon active, water and fire almost do the same damage. So it's okay, if ever you do see it's dragon active, continue on until you die. Now key points in the fight. I'd start the fight trying to enrage the monster because you'll get 20% more damage. The parts I usually fire at the monster is foreleg to hind leg to hind leg, wing to wing. If you're doing quite good, then you will see Alatreon topples. This is a sign that you've already weakened the Eschaton judgment that's about to come. And for this one, you really have to get used to Alatreon's fire and lightning attack patterns. They are a bit tricky at first, but you'll get used to it. I try and stay at Alatreon's side, and it seemed to be working for me until now. Now I have placed at the bottom of the video unlisted runs. You have to click on the description if you want to see how I do it. I didn't want to post them because they're just first try attempts, and I feel like if I make it smooth, it will probably defeat the purpose of this strat being cheesy, right? So check them out, see how you can dodge and how I deal with Alatreon's attack while being an LBG. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry our stickies have been a letdown. I stream on Twitch, feel free to drop by. Also, if you want to speak with like-minded gunsexuals, join the Discord. See you in the next video.